Okay. No idea why that happened. Just cut off. I had no warning. None that I could see anyway. Huh. Anyways. I don't know where it was cut off, but I got up here. And I need to go down there. Right, let's just make sure all my ammo is full. All my ammo. Boom. Oh. Let's steal all their stuff. Get off. Thank you. Ladder. To be honest, I'm just exploring at this current moment. All of that just to get that. But I'm not done yet. Let's get on up to the top, shall we? This looks like a nice viewpoint. This is a really nice view. That's definitely a volcano. Okay, that's more than just a volcano. Let's go ahead and get over there. Yep. Alright. Yep. Nothing of interest over here, is there? Just a path I can't seem to go. Alright. Let's get down. Fire. Quick save. I haven't saved in a while.
Get ready for a rare sight, Nora. Bergrand, purveyor of necessities. Most of the time, the Banuk burn their dead. But not today.
Because the bodies couldn't be recovered.
Aye, a nasty business. All their best warriors lost. So they're getting a different kind of send-off.
That is still a cool sounding horn. Ooh, Windhawk. They're blue. That's cool.
Grasp your grief, my hunters, and kill it! For our kin sees the fate all Banuk long for. Falling with their spears striking steel. Their struggle is over now. You have witnessed their spirits rise up into the blue sky, and beyond to the blue light. But our struggle is only beginning.
He's a big dude.
Soon, we will again take up the hunt against the daemon that frenzies the machines against us. And so I ask you, can you summon the courage of our fallen kin? Will you fight and die as well as they did?
My courage! My spear!
Our blood is in your teeth, Aratak!
We are Banuk. Our enemies. Our prey.
That's a cool spear he's got.
A daemon. That frenzies the machines.
Machines that wiped out their best. And what do they want to do? Go back up there. Fools. A little advice. For free.
Aloy.
Aloy. I've been up here for 2 long winters, and I still can't make sense of the Banuk. Take this ruckus. It started with one of their shamans, Ourea, spouting on about spirits and daemons up on Thunder's Drum. So they march their Warwick up there, and half of them get slaughtered by machines. When Ourea vanished, I thought the crazy might have gone with her, but no. Here's Big Aratak, gearing them up to do it all over again.
And Ourea is the one who spoke about this daemon?
That's right. Told Aratak and the others that it lives up on Thunder's Drum. And they believed him.
But you don't.
Look, I don't know what Ourea found up there. A shaman's not going to talk to an outlander. The machines in the cut are getting more vicious, that's a fact. It could be because of the daemon, or it could be because they all got indigestion, for all I know. But Ourea's not around to explain. She took off, and no one knows why.
Is Aratak a renowned warrior around here?
He's a Warwick chieftain. His voice carries a lot of respect. Not that you hear much of it. Man talks about as much as a dead fish. But when he and Ourea came to town with their Warwick, it drew more Banuk to this little burg than I'd ever seen. Know what else I saw, Aloy? My own little trade route, stretching all the way back to the claim. Then, he goes and leads them off to their death at the claws of angry machines. So much for my best customers.
Have you ever heard of a man named Silence? Tall, deadly serious, cables in his skin, like a shaman?
I've heard that name once or twice, but always whispered, like some boogeyman the Banuk want to forget. I'm not sure what went down, but I got the impression he messed with the Conclave. Or they messed with him.
Conclave?
All the most important shamans gather in Banur from time to time to keep up with the latest mumbo-jumbo. No idea how they all fit into one tent without those crazy headdresses getting locked up on each other. Ourea's been to that shindig, but when I asked her what it's like, she just gave me a dirty look. So if you want to know more, you'll have to find her and make her like you, I guess. Good luck.
What is it about the Banuk you can't make sense of?
Well, everything's a test to them. A hardship to endure. A challenge to survive.
Seems like they don't have much of a choice in a place like this.
A land cold enough to crack teeth, filled with wild animals. You think they'd accept a little reasonably priced aid? Well, believe me, I've tried to convince them. But a Banuk with nothing left to prove might just lie down and die.
What are these Werriks about, Bergrand? Some sort of tribe within the tribe?
Not like our clans back home. You don't get born into these things. They hold tryouts. Prove your best at something and you might get a place. Some Werriks come and go. Some last as long as metal. The whole Banuk territory, Banur, is just a bunch of the biggest, oldest Werriks.
I'm not sure if I'm less confused or more confused.
Well, here's the sure thing. Each Werrick has a chieftain and a shaman. They make the decisions. All well and good, except the chieftains are hard-headed, and the shamans have their heads in the clouds.
You said you've lived out here for 2 winters?
Aye. Back home, some fur traders told me about this steel-forsaken heap of tents. Good location. Ripe for change. We were barely scraping by until this place started filling up for Ourea. A great prophet is coming, they said. I heard prophet. Honest mistake. Not that the Banuk are stingy, they just prefer to keep trade among themselves. We could get through to enough of them. We could really put this place on the map. Or at least on a map.
We?
Me and my daughter. My assistant, Varja. My assistant and my daughter. We seem to get along better as business partners. Her mother wanted me to show her a trade. She started tinkering with weapons. Say, when you need a break from this Banuk carry-on, stop in and see her. You're both, how do I put it?
Women?
No. Independent. Look for her at Long Notch, the easternmost Banuk camp.
I want to know more about this Daemon.
It's crazy talk, Aloy.
Or there's something to it. Something connected to how the machines behave.
Then you need to find Ourea. She was last seen headed for the mountains they call the Ice Rafts. I've heard only the shamans know the trail beyond those frozen peaks. But I do know where you could find her apprentice, Naltuk. He went north of the river, chasing rumors.
Rumors?
Not the good kind. Sudden attacks in the snow. Strange new structures. Some say a new machine, like no one's seen before.
Well, now I'm definitely interested. Thanks for the talk, Bergrand.
Don't mention it.
I wonder if Aratak could tell me more about Ourea or Thunder's Drum.
The raiding ceremony
Maybe
is
worth a
not
shot?
for the weak.
Find Naltuk and talk to Aratak. Naltuk. Blue Gleam. Interesting.
I don't fear bandits. To fear them is to give them the power they hunger for.
He is a big dude.
I do not want to hear this talk from you again. Doubt is heavier than a week's snow.
Forgive me, my chieftain. We will be ready for the next attempt.
But this will not be an attempt. It must be done. Do you understand?
My chieftain.
Good. Outlander, I suppose you wish to speak?
Indeed.
There are other Weraks in Song's Edge too?
Yes. The village has its own lie for all Banuk who need trade or shelter. After the war ended, it sprang up from quick as the bloom between frosts. Perhaps it will last until the Karja seek war again.
Ourea knows about this Damon. Where would I talk to her?
She does a shaman's work. That is not for the eyes and ears of others. Certainly not an Outlander's.
This Damon you talked about.
If you are hardy enough, you can venture out and see the signs yourself. It has changed the machines, made them fiercer, stronger.
But what is it?
A matter for the shamans to debate.
Did your Werak come from this place?
No, we rallied most of our hunters from across Banur to face the threat of the demon. But I was born here, and stayed to fight the Karja when others retreated into the mountains. A few of my old warriors remained with me, those who survived.
You're set on going back to the mountain?
I have put my word to it.
Even with the risks being so great?
The risk of what? Death? It would be a worse fate to bow our heads to the challenge and say too much.
Well, I guess that's it then.
Good. I prefer deeds to words.
Right.
No reason to leave the cut. The weather only gets hotter.
Ooh, fake quit. And a shop. Let's visit the shop first. Whoa. That's cool looking. More powerful shots. Cool. Damn. Let's go ahead and fill on up as much of this stuff as I can. Seems I need more wires now. I'm gonna be here for a moment just buying up wires. That should be good for it to last me a while. All of these are full, so I don't need to worry about that. These are new. Badgers, goats. Huh. Let's see. Alright. Alright, let's get this side quest. And I'll be yipping.
You seem sad, stranger. I heard you mention a flood.
Yes. A sudden deluge, without rain or melt to explain it. I'm Laolai, the drummer of Deep Din. Or at least I was, until it disappeared under the waters.
Deep Din. What's that?
A hollow, carved out by the old ones. A chamber, a basin, and a musical instrument all at once. My life, my calling. I'd explain it by playing for you if I could. But its pipes are deep under the water now.
So Deep Din is a place, and a musical instrument?
Yes. Pipes that carry a perfect tone beneath a sonorous basin. A wondrous edifice the old ones used to carry music far and wide. During the war, my father played the pipes to rally the Banuk against the Karja. I'm the drummer now. But our battles are few and far between. Mostly I play for the joy of it. Or to remember my family. Of course, if the waters don't recede, what's the point of joy? Or remembering?
So the waters came fast.
One day it was dry. The next, the nearby river had risen and the entire basin was flooded. I don't understand it. There was no rain, not even any clouds, and yet the river rose higher than I'd ever seen it. And there it remains.
Sounds like it was blocked. Like, with like a dam or something.
A flood without rain. That is strange. Where is this place? I'll have a look if I'm in the area.
Just northwest of here. Look all you like, but I don't see what good it'll do. The floodwaters aren't going anywhere. How does one ask a river to relent?
You destroy the obstruction.
Deep down, silenced by rising waters.
Okay. And there's another quest. Alright.
I've never seen a machine as large as that tollnet frozen like that. And I've been in some cold places.
Interesting. Oh, let's go gather this side quest.
These new Karja offer peace to the Banuk. Then we'll forget the Red Raids, but
Okay, if I want to learn more about how this daemon affects the machines, I've got to find Maria. And to do that, I need to talk to her apprentice, who followed the river north.
Outlander, wait a moment.
This is pretty.
now Banuk and Karja live there as equals.
Die plate.
A good Werak has no weakness. I trust my...
That weapon of yours, Outlander, that spear. I can see the blue light upon it.
This? It was made by an acquaintance of mine.
Ah, a shaman.
No. More of a tinker?
A tinker does not understand the spark in the metal, the song in the metal like this. But it could be improved upon, modified with the help of the old ones. Far north of here there is a cave, a shaft in the snow. Within it is a nest of metal birds. Find a bird that hasn't been stripped by shamans past. Look for a rail inside it, the length of your spear. That's all I can tell you.
Get a rail from some metal birds in a cave. Sounds perfectly normal.
I might want to go do that. Okay. Let's mark that. Interesting. Okay, that is way far away. Whatever. And let's go do that too. What if I can see it from here? I can hear something going on, but I think that's just a volcano.
Perhaps a little more blue.
Can't be too prepared.
goat. I need something from you. I hope you got it. I heard that turkey. Demonic scatter. And just outside of its range.
These will keep. There's frost between my teeth.
So is everything here demonic or something? Certainly looks like it.
This one's a new predator. Can see the heat coming off it.
Scorcher. One of these things. Is it demonic? Ouch. Stop hitting me. That's a lot of machines.
That's it. They're already gone.
Okay, then. Let's continue moving towards my objective.
Nice. Found one a long time ago. The scavengers have just gotten started.
What the heck? That came out of nowhere. Two more down.
That's the last of the scavengers. Should scan the Tolmec. See how deep the damage goes. Looks like the scavengers ripped out 3 major parts. If I could bring them back, maybe I could even reactivate it. Get at what's inside its head.
That would be very nice if I could. Let's see. Find the array, stabilizer, and actuator. Okay, the array is down this way. Way over there. There's some more scrappers over there. Okay.
Cart seems attacked.
Yeah, I'm right here, Scopper. Come and get me. And another one. Alright. Let's scavenge what they were doing over here. Back to following the trail of this quest marker. The first one's in this cave over here then. Hang on real quick. Whatever. And dead.
One of the tall next parts. It's heavy.
Ah, more blue green, awesome. Gladly take the blue green. There's number 2. Huh, I found 2 of them already. Just the actuator left.
Low and quiet does it.
Let's go get it. Snow. Lots of snow. I need to get more of these built up. Okay, up this way then. Pot. That's the case. Let's get the fire arrows ready. Let that do its own thing.
I still need parts.
That's what I need. You gonna get down here so I can kill you? And it's dead. Now let's see if I can do it. Alright, let's get down and fix the thing, shall we? Yep. This way. Alright.
Well, that fits. Sure hope it works.
One part goes over here.
Well, it's in better shape than it was.
Hey, pal. Stupid scrappers. Here.
Okay, I'm right. We just need to get the power flowing through again. And if I'm wrong, at least no one's watching. That should wake you up.
Get away!
Easy now.
Get them bored!
Easy! Right, it's never easy.
You did it. Good job, Aloy. Now you just need to get on top of its head.
No good. It's not gonna even notice me attacking it. Not high enough to make the jump anymore. I need to find a new spot.
This looks to be high enough. What's the path that it takes? Oh, it does come back around this way. So many enemy machines. This was just full of them. I'm just gonna watch it for a moment, see where a good spot is. Because if it does come back through this way again, this should be high enough. It looks like it's heading back this way. Why are you still scanning? It's annoying. Oh yeah, this should definitely be high enough. Or not. Not close enough. High enough, yes. Close enough now. Well, that could have gone a lot better. Could have gone worse. Actually, no, the dying is pretty much about as bad as it can get.
No way I'll be able to take a machine that big down.
And I'm not gonna make it. Okay. We're gonna do that.
I think I can leap onto the tall neck from here.
And now just sit and wait for it to come back. What the heck is that? Fire! Worm! Still waiting. Okay.
A quick way down.
Yeah, quick way down. Quick way down to get hurt. It's still a little ways away. Squirrel. I need to stop doing that. It doesn't look as far down as it really is. Here it comes. I don't know what I want to have equipped. I guess I'll just do this. Take your time. I'm not going anywhere. Okay, I lied. Don't take your time. Hurry up. Made it.
Made it. Now to climb up to its head.
That's what I'm doing. And on its head. Override. Nice. Cool.
Good. Got the data.
Okay. Huh. Which one of those again? This area hasn't been uncovered on the map. Interesting. Anyway, let's there we go. Get that marked again. Cool. That's just a normal cookie then. How many more keys? You are quite far away. Supercell formation, orbit. Routine query sent. MT Prime. Supercell formation overhead. Electrical impacts. Search damage assessment. Some systems compromised. Internal systems compromised. Okay. I'm in for a long trip.
Never know when I might need these.
But it should be worth it in the long run.
It. This tall neck was probably holy to them.
I don't see why they shouldn't see it as holy, because it's huge. They're all about the machines. Chargers. Scapper.
I'll tuck that away.
Alright. There is a dam. Oh, damn. Who knew? Check it out.
Be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
Harmonic Snap Mods. Oh joy. Let's see, how am I getting over there again? We like can't just take that road up down that way. Ooh. Return to Singapore. Large pink-tinted rock marks the summit of Bukit Timah Hill, Singapore's highest point, at one time 164 meters above sea level. Charmaine Lo records a self-hollow next to the rock, her bright smile contradicted by nervous fidgeting with her prismatic fake nails and 30s styles subdermal jewelry. I thought I'd never see this place again. I still can't believe it's real, she marvels. Proud has stood firm against time and weather, but the rest of Singapore has fared less well. With approximately a third of the island nation at less than 5 meters above sea level, Singaporeans like Charmaine were forced to abandon their homes, as inexorable waters leached away their foundations throughout the snoring 20s. Now, the surviving members of Charmaine's family are returning alongside many others as global temperatures and sea levels stabilize. People come by air or by water. Some seek refuge from the deleterious effects of the Citarum River tragedy, whose costs still reverberate today. All hope to build new lives atop the collapse of the once stable and prosperous country. Singapore represents one of many states abandoned by their citizens in the aftermath of heavy coastal flooding. Questions surrounding ownership are difficult to answer. Government and law enforcement personnel fled far in advance of the country's devastation, and documentation of title is scattered at best. The plot of land on which Charmaine's childhood home once sat had belonged to the Lo family for almost a corruption. Fascinating. Alright. Up and around the road that I spotted.
Can't even make a dent in that thing.
Was she talking about the tall neck again? I think she was. Oh, let's get a ride. And it's a charger. Cool. Let's go, charger buddy. Charge! Interesting.
There. That must be where the water's coming from. Looks like something the old ones built.
Yeah, it's a dam. Fairly big one, too. That. I want to go see a merchant about whatever. Okay, ran over badger. Nice.
Looks good.
Badger. I need badger stuff. Quite a few animals here.
Save these for the trail.
Alright.
Ursus Americanus, the magnificent American black bear. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Beautiful. How fierce you must have been. That fur. You never even felt the cold, did you? If he hadn't preserved you, would anyone even know you'd disappeared?
Fascinating. Our final 2 weeks. Some of you have overheard portions of the, let's call them spirited, conversations I've been having with the charming Mr. Blevins in my office over the past week. So let's address the honking big elephant we're crammed into this room with. The park has been acquired by something called Firebreak, and they're restricting access to authorized personnel. I wish I had more details to share, but those are literally the only ones I've been given. Upshot, this isn't a national park anymore. No visitors means no visitor center. We've got 2 weeks. I know this is not easy. If you're like me, this place represents something bigger and more important than a paycheck. Believe me, I am right there with you. When I say that this park is the most beautiful place in America, it's not PR and it's not hype. It breaks my heart to think that nobody will be around to applaud Old Faithful or stare into the beauty pool, but this is where we find ourselves. Huh. So it's Yellowstone. I realize there's temptation to check out and give up, but I really need your help over the next 2 weeks. Tours will continue through Friday, so I'm going to need guides. And even though regular ops at the gift shop are suspended, we've got a ton of surplus merch to box up and ship back to manufacturers, including about a bazillion unsold Monarch Hollow figurines. Yes, Monarch wants everything but the display figs back. No, I can't imagine why either. Please, you guys, just give me 2 more weeks of your time. I can't shut this place down alone. Interesting.
I hate to interrupt.
Oh, Yes. Hello, an outlander at the Shrine of Forgotten Beasts. Welcome. I'm Enjuk.
Aloy. The Shrine of what?
When the old world still breathed, a great man built a tiny totem to this beast and stored the visage inside. When the totem is placed on the pedestal, the animal is painted onto the empty air, and the beast lives again. Well, almost.
There are 7 pedestals. Where are the other 6 figurines?
I found this one in the wilds. Remembered the indentations in the pedestals here, and saw how they matched the base of the totem. But as you say, it's one of 7, isn't it? The great Montana recreations must have made more, but time has scattered them.
So these totems, the images they show are of animals that no longer exist. They're gone, like the old ones.
So it seems. To think such magnificent creatures are lost to us, that we never even knew they were here. We rely as much on beasts as we do on machines. For food, for warmth, but do we study them with the same fervor? Yeah, I do. For example, I have this theory about foxes. Why do foxes have red fur? Think about what they eat.
Meat?
Raw meat. Bloody meat. See? Natural causation. Logical connections. It only makes sense.
You've thought a lot more about foxes than I have. You said a great man made these figurines?
Indeed. He was, I believe, a student of the natural world. Like me. But surpassing my abilities 1,000 times over. The great Montana recreations. Perhaps the finest natural scholar the old world ever produced. His voice claims responsibility for the totems, the vessels for the knowledge he accumulated. I share his desire to understand the beasts, to catalog their behaviors and preserve their images. I like to flatter myself that I'm an apprentice of sorts, carrying on his work. Someday, perhaps, if I am persistent, I can earn his name. Enjuk Recreations.
Okay, then. Alright. Bones. 2 badger bones. And a goat bone. That's all I have left to do.
I should get going.
Of course, of course. I've taken up so much of your time already. But I don't suppose you could keep an eye out for more figurines?
If I run across any, I'll bring them your way.
That I will do.
Visitor Center's a bust. I'm recording the strategic and operational value at roughly 0 point squat. No reason we shouldn't pack the staff onto a vert and send them back to Nowheresville as soon as the gates are locked. Enjoy basic income, ding-dongs.
Alright, so that's that. Let's just continue on to that. Continue. Gazers! And I'm just gonna follow the path now. Follow the checkpoint. Boy, careful. That's not good.
Interesting. You're gonna take the right of
Oh boy, sausages. until they die.
The pulse gives them energy. Repairs them.
And I died. Great. This is going to be so much fun to take care of. Okay, where did that put me? Nowhere near where I was. Let's do a quick save. I'm heading up to that. I wonder what happens when I take down the tower.
Maybe I could override it.
People! Evil people. Okay, don't help people. Gotcha. That's all that taught me to do, is don't help people. Okay. So if I hear those people again, ignore them. Overrode it. animal figurine. Depicts a stout antlered animal inscribed 1 of 7 in the set. Looks like a moose. Data point. Okay. What does that do? Doesn't seem to have done anything. That I can tell, anyway.